Sorry about that. Turn around real quick, everybody. Hopefully that comes. I'm going to take me, and this is quality production value, baby. This is all for you. Okay. My last video, a little heavy. Sorry. Namaste. I love you. Love and light. So, we're going to have a little fun. I just wanted to celebrate women. And I just want to talk about how women have affected my life in certain ways. I might just tell a story or two, but I mean, you have to start with the very beginning, right? Scott's Flat, 16. It was the summer. I was camping with Thomas, my best friend, and his father, George. And we were sitting in the campground, and these two beautiful young ladies walked by, and his father looked at us and said, "What are you guys doing? Go talk to him." So we're like, "Yay." So we jumped up and ran over after him and talked to him. It was cute. And we asked him if they wanted to go out on the boat. His dad brought his boat. It wasn't anything glamorous, but it was cool. So we got these girls to get out on the boat. And by the time we were done talking and BSing and getting the boat out in the water, it started getting dark. But there was a full moon, thank God. But here we are in the middle of this lake at night, and we turned off the engine. I was driving. We just turned off the engine. We were sitting there floating, right? And it was just quiet. Nobody was saying anything. So I was like, shit. So I decided to to jump onto the front of the boat and start stripping. I think we were supposed to skinny dip. It just came to me, right? So I jumped up in the front of the boat and I started taking off clothes. I mean, it's funny. I was being an idiot. I was being stupid. But I was like doing it, and then, anyway. So yeah, I was doing my burlesque, taking off my clothes. And I got down to my boxers, or my underwear. And I looked at the girls and I was like, what, I'm the only one, right? And as soon as I said that, both these girls both stood up and derobed instantly. I was like impressed, except, they had the bra on. But anyway. And so here's the funny part, is nobody tested the water before we decided to skinny dip. And here's Thomas in the back seat struggling to get off his clothes. So we all jump in the water and it's freezing. So we ended up going back to their campground, making a big old roaring fire, and let's just say I was diversionized a couple times. It was amazing. She was 18, I was 16. She was a blonde, which it's probably important because later on, I mean, my stepmother was a cruel blonde, very Germanic and very mean. So I relatively stayed away from them. Brunettes were my thing, but anyway, enough said. But yeah, she was blonde, very sweet. Yeah, she was a little goddess, and she was very thoughtful, very understanding. I even told her, I was honest. I'm not gonna bullshit. It was my first time, and she was cool. She's like, don't worry. It was amazing. Like I said, women are amazing. And I've had some amazing lovers. Some not so much. I mean, it's, I'm just saying, women can be goddesses, but at the same time, some people are dull. Some people aren't funny, and some people aren't good lovers. But what are you going to do, right? I've had a few. There was one, her name was Jennifer, when I was younger, my early 20s. And man, she broke my heart bad. There was neither of us. She went to Alaska to study orcas. She was going to be a marine biologist, and so that was her specialty. And I couldn't go, and it tore me up. But got over it finally. There was Lisa. I think I fell in love with Lisa before Jennifer. But yeah, those were two big ones. There might have been one or two in there. But I've learned a lot from women. I mean, along the way, Lisa taught me to be artistic, to think about art. That was the first time I wrote poetry, was with her, for her. And I actually wrote a poem for her brother when he passed. He was he was a really cool guy. He was dying of AIDS and cancer. So he was just going fast, but he was always over there hanging out when I was around. And so we bonded, and he was funny. And when he passed, that was tough. And I wrote a poem for her about it. We weren't together at that time, so it was like twice as hard to see her and still, But yeah, she was an amazing young lady. artist herself. And Jennifer was the marine biologist. She was the one that taught me to cut my soda rings so birds and fish wouldn't get caught in them. And I still do that. She loved Disney. She loves Disney. And I think she's married and has some kids. But she was an amazing young lady. But yeah, long distance doesn't work, I guess. You're not committed to the cause. But it is what it is. But heartaches aside, women have been amazing and blessed my life every step of the way and helped me, temper the masculine side, the testosterone, the overwhelming need to just conquer and destroy, which is the guy thing, I guess. I'm still proud of the warrior, but I love the poet. So anyway, I just thought I'd kind of do something a little bit lighter than the last video. It wasn't all sex, but that first one was pretty amazing. I mean, it wasn't in love, but again, at the same time, it was, it's a great alternative to just finding not everybody finds their love, and that's the end of it, right? But like I said, very generous, very thoughtful, so I got lucky. Anywho, I'm gonna go, and hopefully this turns out, and have a wonderful day, and love and light, and I hope your first time was wonderful too, and or will be. But yeah, love and light, people. Have a wonderful day. Okay, bye. And I'm gonna turn this around a little slowly, so there's no really weirdness. And I will just say, love you guys. Have a wonderful day.